and today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie dropped on Netflix called Ballerina, and this movie it is from Korea, and in this movie you see Okuzu, who is used to be a bodyguard, but within this movie she is working in this ballerina company, and where she become very good friend with this girl. And later we see in this movie when this girl she gets murdered by someone, Okuju, she tried to get revenge for her friend's murder, and we see she tried to do some investigation. When she finds who is behind this murder, I guess she tried to get revenge with this group of villain in this movie. And this is kind of like a female-led action movie, and I thought this movie was actually quite, overall it was quite good. I really like all the action scenes. Some of this hand-to-hand combat in this movie was quite well done, and you really feel for her once her friend gets murdered, and especially the reason behind it. Once it comes forward and we see, whoa, this is really bad, and especially we see other girls also is a victim of this crime in this movie. And when we find out more about it, it was quite sad, and also I was feeling sad for this girl, they are a victim. So in this movie you see Okuzu, she tried to get revenge on these people, and villain for this movie is they are also quite intimidating and also scary. There's one scene where she cut this guy's face out. Like, that scene was quite intense. Like, some of the fight scenes is quite intense, and the fighting scenes are quite believable, because end of the day she isn't a huge girl or anything like that. She's a tiny person, and the way she takes off all this villain, I thought it was believable. She did get a lot of time hit, but because she's a trained person, so she was actually able to take down all this villain in this movie. And the villains are like this guy, he's like he's I really like the villain storyline also. A lot of people will see this movie and they will think it is kind of like a John Wick style movie. Yeah, in a way it is kind of it, but somehow this movie actually really works. Like, I thought it was quite different personally, because I thought, because you first act for this movie, you spend your time with Okuju and you learn about her and you see her friend, and the middle act is kind of like she finds about the killer, then she goes after the killers is the third act. Overall, I thought this movie was actually quite entertaining. I really like all the action scene. I really like all the emotional scene. I really felt invested in Okuju, her story. Overall, I thought like this movie was quite good. I really liked. Then again, all Korean movies, they're very emotionally, they craft the story that you do feel end of it sad for the characters, because they always centered their movie around the character. I felt sad for her, but overall I thought she did good job, this actress actually. Some of the action scene, I thought she was really good, but also the villain was also good. Villain was also good. Overall, I thought this movie was actually quite entertaining, and that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed this review on this movie, don't you other reviews on other movie? If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.